Hey, welcome back to A-Aron Reacts, and it's been way too long since I've done Katrina Velarde, and the last time I did her, she rocked my world. Go ahead and check this out. I'll link right to it here. Definitely check that out. I got this message. When you get back to Katrina Velarde, I highly recommend her recent cover of Patti LaBelle's There's a Winner in You live at Viva Cafe. This is a masterpiece of dynamics, vocal stamina, and agility. Katrina at the top of her game. Thank you, Roger Lack 1008, for that. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. I will say one thing before I do is that I didn't go back. I just didn't have the time. I had to record this in a small window and listen to the original LaBelle's version. I've heard it before, but I don't remember it. I don't think I really know it well. So we're probably not going to be doing any comparisons to Patti's version or other versions here. We're just going to be rating this performance. So let's get in.
It's only me. I've come to see you.
Beautiful.
And I know what you've been through. I will be your friend. Lean on me for now. Got to pull you back up somehow. And I have no more.
So I really want to stop here because, you know, it's easy to hear someone belting and going crazy or having vocal agility and moving around to comment and say that that's fantastic. And it's often easier for singers to do some of that stuff because they train for it. What's really difficult is to do what she just did, is to sustain perfectly controlled notes at a very low volume with such a perfect vibrato and just right with the band and balancing and just, I mean, that was just an incredible intro.
Somehow. And I have no more of this moping around. I'm tired of you putting yourself down. 'Cause in spite of all you've been through,
Nice.
I still believe there's a winner in you. Oh, yes. Oh, sometimes you can see it.
Beautiful change there.
Off the tip of your mind, but can't focus at all times. And the wind takes it to another before you discover there's a winner, there's a hero, there's a lover.
Yeah.
No more.
Wow. So the last thing I just love, I love when artists do this, and she clearly is, she's fully capable and deserving to do this. She's playing around with these runs at the end so much that she just starts waving her hand around like, yeah, some of that, and I'm just having fun with it. She's literally with her hand implying, you know what, whatever. Because I'm just having fun with it. I mean, watch the hand.
And I
I love it. Um, so notice she comes out to the audience. She's right there in her face, right as she's building up, and she's showing them and just really given this stage presence that is just, she's telling a story. She's painting a picture. She's pointing at the audience. And then she's doing such mastery of I mean vocal techniques that are way beyond me. I'm not a vocalist, but I did notice the things like she said instead of tip of your mind, she said T, like she's opening that up and she's making these modifications like the master singer she is. And we wouldn't expect anymore. I mean her breath control, her pitch accuracy, she's right there with the band. She's not overshadowing them even though she is completely belting like crazy here towards the end. This is fantastic.
And I have no more of this bumping around. I'm tired of you putting yourself down. 'Cause in spite of all you've been through, I still believe there's a winner in you. Oh, that's a winner. There's a hero. That's a lover too.
Oh, yes.
There's a Thank you. See you later.
I mean, come on. That was sick, right? Like, I don't even know how to else to describe that other than that was sick. I mean, like, when she's, like, ever since that last pause, she's belting this whole thing out and just going to town. And in that first little run, I heard like 5 or 6 different timbres in her voice. Like she is completely taking it on, and then she just turned it up. Like she just cranked up the notch a little bit and said, "Woohoo!" Now, one thing I noticed is right before the ending. So right here, pay attention to this. So when she finished this phrase, she's so exhausted, she's ready to like almost fall over, and she's demonstrating with the audience. And I think she's doing it deliberately to show the audience, like, "Oh my gosh, this is exhausting, woohoo!" But then she quickly catches herself and realizes, wait, actually, maybe that's not quite yet the spot. Or maybe it was literally just a quick show and now I got to focus. I mean, there's multiple potential ways, interpretations of what she did here, or rationale, I should say, of why she did it. But she did it and showed and demonstrated just how exhausting she is, how exhausted she is. But then she quickly, instantly focused to continue because the song wasn't done yet. It was 97%, but she needed to finish it. Now watch what she fall. Look at that. But she's not done. And so much support here. What a show. I mean, I can't imagine being in that audience. I mean, that was a tour de Katrina right there. I think I might even title that one because it really was. Fantastic. Thank you for the recommendation, Roger Lack, 1008. That was incredible. Really. I mean, usually I have a lot more to say. If you guys have been following me, you know. But this was just brilliance and just a vocal masterpiece. Really, there's not much more to say to it. I mean, what else do you say other than bow down, applaud, amazing, right? So if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so now. Most of you have not, so go ahead and just hit that little subscribe button, right? And we will see you in the next one. Thank you.